You know, when 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 I heard that this interview existed, right? I thought that somebody was fucking with me. Like I in all honesty believed that this was fake news. That this wasn't the response that was given. And I'm already out of love with this game. But I really feel as though Starfield is the game that is really starting to pull the curtain back and reveal Bethesda to be that gaming company that doesn't understand the people that play its games and are so far divorced with their heads up their ass that they do not understand criticism and they respond with bullshit. First off, this picture that is taken right here is a fantastic picture that you'll probably only run into once or twice in the game. And that is from somebody who's put 40 hours so far into the game working a regular fucking 9 to 5. But let's get into this article. Because good God, if this article didn't instantaneously tilt the shit out of me. Alright, with over 1,000 worlds to land on and explore in Starfield, Bethesda developers set their sights on the stars with its latest ambitious RPG. But despite its widespread positive reception, it's not surprising to hear complaints from the community that many of Starfield's planets are bland and uninteresting. This is true. This is very true. But I'm going to circle back to that once I read the response. In response to concerns about Starfield's 1,000 worlds mostly being boring, Bethesda's managing director Ashley Chang told the New York Times, I'm not going to the New York Times to read this shit. I actually piggybacked on the back of someone who has a account with the New York Times to read it, but in order to read the New York Times interview, you have to basically pay them. I'm not doing that. So I'm very happy that Esports decided to basically summarize the entirety of the article in just cliff notes. That not every planet is supposed to be Disney World, which is true. Not every planet is supposed to be Disney World. Reasoning that astronauts weren't bored when they went to the moon, even though there's nothing on it. Here's the thing with that analogy, right? That is bullshit. It's complete fucking PR speak for why 99% of the planets you land on in this game are fucking dog shit. It's complete PR speak for why 99% of the planets you land on use the exact same assets, the exact same caves, the exact same fuel depots, the exact same military installations, the exact same research installations, the exact same weapon platforms, the exact same enemies. There are it is bullshit PR speak for reasons why all of the planets' layouts look exactly the same. Now, you want to throw in there, oh, it's not like the first fucking astronauts. The first astronauts went to the fucking moon. You're absolutely right. If I was the first astronaut who landed on the fucking moon, I would be fucking cheesing. It would be the most amazing thing on the face of the planet. You want to know why? Because that astronaut got to land his fucking vehicle on the goddamn moon. He got to step out of his doors without going through a fucking loading screen. He looked up into the sky, and what he saw were thousands upon thousands of stars and thousands upon thousands of galaxies and other things in the celestial body that he could not fucking comprehend. And he realized just how small he was in the grand scheme of the universe. He didn't hit the door of his ship and go through a loading screen and have his fucking computer crash and implode. He didn't step out onto the fucking moon and look up into the sky to see a shitty low-res skybox that gets repeated on the next 18 fucking planets he visited. He didn't step out of his fucking ship and look to his left and see a Denny's walk 2 hours in the opposite fucking direction and run into the same goddamn Denny's. He looked up and saw the vastness and the depth, the infinity that was space. He worked his ass off to get there. That guy was fucking cheesing when he ended up on that fucking planet. That feeling exists the first 3 planets you end up on. Once you escape that and you begin visiting your 4th, your 5th, your 6th, your 7th world, you begin to look around and go, wow, it's the exact same thing. Same shitty cave, same shitty weird structure, same shitty robot industrial plant that doesn't have anybody in it, same mining outpost, same military fucking structure, same this, same that, same shitty skybox but purple, same shitty skybox but blue, same shitty skybox but red, same fucking stars, can't land my ship, can't fly over there, can't land right here. Fuck you, get back in your ship to a load screen, to go into another load screen, to load into another load screen, to load screen into another fucking planet because it's a fetch quest, and now you gotta load back into a load screen to load into another load screen to have your fucking game crash, so that you're contemplating whether or not you can contact fucking Steam and Valve and ask them for your money back after putting 35 fucking hours into the goddamn game. Stop. The PR speak shit is over. Because now we're here. We're here at the point where Bethesda is being exposed. You're being exposed for being on the same bullshit you've been on since Skyrim, which is, quite straightforwardly, you rely on your community to do the legwork. You rely on your community to do the legwork. 2 days into this fucking game, there's an optimization patch that fixes most of the bullshit so that people can run the game at 60 frames per second. There's another fucking optimization patch that allows people... Hold on. Let's open up. Let's open up some Microsoft Edge, all right? And let's go to Nexus Mod Manager for Starfield. And let's take a look at all the fucking mods that are already created for this game that Bethesda could have put into their game before it fucking launched. A better fucking inventory system. Holy fucking shit. Starfield upscaler, replacing FSR2 with DLSS and XESS. Holy fucking shit. Light fixes, achievement fixes, fucking reticle fixes. Getting rid of all the bullshit fucking intros from the beginning of the game, more performance fixes, removing menu delays, removing issues for when you're on top of your fucking ship, fixing the health bar system, another fucking performance boost, adding a goddamn FOV slider. Created the 1st of September, when the game dropped. Ready for the fucking game. Because they didn't take time. A multi-million-dollar studio that got bought by a multi-billion-dollar studio that now has access to multiple different studios that could come in and lend a hand with optimization issues, didn't do jack shit. We've been here before. We did this with Skyrim. We did this with Fallout 4. The engine hasn't fucking changed in how goddamn long. All it took was one person to go to Nexus Mods and look at the mods and the code and the way in which those modders fix the fucking game to get the best out of the engine and go, holy shit, we can borrow that and we can apply it to this space game that we're going to fucking make. We opted not to. We opted not to give a shit. Why? Because once again, it's a Bethesda game that relies on its community to come in, fix the game, and give the game all of the content that it fucking needs. And you want to know how they don't give a shit? Because we've been here with this fucking playbook already with Skyrim and Fallout 76 and Fallout 4. In a few months, maybe 6, maybe 8, they're going to drop a fucking Legendary Edition or a To the Stars Edition or the Galaxy Edition that's going to break all of those fucking mods and force all of those modders to come back and fix all that shit all fucking over again. We've been here before. Don't fucking PR speak us talking about how, oh, you know, it's not Disney World. You're right, it's not Disney World. It's your job to craft a environment inside of your fucking game that gamers want to live in and explore. If 7 planets in, gamers realize that your planets are fucking garbage and they're basically recycling assets from the first 2 fucking worlds, you get bored. You go play something else. Like, I was on YouTube the other day and Asmongold has a fucking video up of another YouTube creator showing all the shit inside of No Man's Sky. Fucking flying in space and going straight down to the planet and landing. Bounty hunting missions. Ship missions. Building entire fucking dreadnoughts. Taming goddamn animals that can follow you around. Like, where's all this? Because you guys keep talking about how you're redefining the space with this ambitious RPG that's doing something that people have never seen before. We saw it already. Where you are now in 2023 is where No Man's Sky was in 2016. And you've had, what, 7 years? 7 years of watching all of No Man's Sky struggles and everything that they've essentially created to build a better fucking game to blow it out of the water. 7 years of watching Star Citizen be the fucking Ponzi scheme that it is, gobbling up people's fucking money, creating a universe that's probably never gonna fucking work. More than 7 years of watching Elite Dangerous show how to fucking fly ships and fight people in space. And this is what we receive. But I'm supposed to believe that the reason why your game is so fucking bland, and the reason why your planets are so fucking boring, and the reason why most of your shit is fucking garbage, has to do with the fact that not every fucking planet is Disney World. That's why all our shit is procedurally generated. That's why on some of our fucking planets, you know, there are insect monsters that just get a reshade and plop down on another fucking planet. Be fucking for real. Let's be for real. The bounty system in this game doesn't even really fucking work. It's the most generic bounty hunter system you can ever fucking imagine. It's a literal generic dog shit bounty hunter system where you couldn't take a minute. You have a character who introduces themselves as a bounty hunter, and instead of being introduced to like this super dope deep bounty hunting like thing, like let's say we look at Red Dead Online, where there are multiple targets throughout the world who have names and are important with like interesting ties, and then you go after them, and as you capture them all, they try and take revenge on you or get back at you in some way, shape, or form. Building this robust bounty hunting system for people where you can capture somebody on their ship and you can bring them back to your ship and throw them in jail, and then take their ship and then, you know, sell their ship or do whatever what the fuck you want with their ship, something along those lines. You take them to like galactic prison, or you turn them in to the USC, and the USC gives you a big bounty and you can work on like a leaderboard. Nothing. There ain't none of that. Why? Why? You're supposed to be a revolutionary fucking space opera game. I would have traded 1,000 boring ass procedurally generated planets for 100 worlds. Not even 100. I don't need 100. For 20 big worlds that were fully fleshed out with multiple different cities and multiple different things to explore, with multiple different alien ruins that had their own cultures and their own military forces and had their own side stories going on with whole inclusion into the overall main narrative, that were fully fleshed out, that you can fly your ship around and you can land on and do all this extra shit. I would trade 1,000 procedurally generated piece of shit worlds for 10 perfectly crafted worlds. I'd make that trade. I feel as though most people would make that fucking trade. But here we are. Here we are. Here we are.